back to Cruise First TV, everyone. It's Derek and Polly here to roll out the red carpet for a cruise line that's growing and growing in popularity here in the UK for its choice of ports, interesting itineraries and wonderful atmosphere and variety on board. It's Ambassador Cruise Line.
Yes, and an extraordinary sale opportunity in this show too. For a limited time, they have a number of cruise offers sailing between April next year and April in 2026, where they're offering a buy one, get one free pricing on their cruises. That sounds good, doesn't it? Now, it literally means just that. For a couple sharing, one pays the full cruise fare and the second sails for free. On top of that, book the drinks package with the cruise and we'll discount that by a whopping 25%.
It's good news all the way. It is incredible, as you're about to see. There are even chances to cruise solo with the promotion that means that one person pays less than two people sharing. It's utterly bonkers. So we need a piece of the action. We've got 3 cruises in the show and some quick picks, but there's loads more on the website too at cruise1st.tv. So let's get cracking and show you the ships and the offers. We'll start with a 9-night sailing for the 7th of September next year up to the Northern Isles, and we're sailing out of the port of Tyne in Newcastle on Ambassador Ambition, and that means you've got a nice friendly check-in. It's a wonderful port. I've been up there a few times actually. It's nice to sail out of the UK, it really is. There's something about it, sailing close to home on a ship that's smaller, a little bit more intimate and a little bit more classic cruising as well, but with that nice twist of fun with Ambassador. It's really, really lovely. There's such a nice atmosphere on board. A lot of the feedback that's come back from those people that have been on board, they said they just loved it. You know, you've got wonderful dining and a bigger choice of restaurants that you might expect from a ship of this size, and the entertainment on board is, you know, just great fun.
Well, yeah, you might think for maybe a smaller ship that you'd forego some of these things, but absolutely that entertainment, that's still there, different things happening nightly. And yeah, we're looking at some of the wonderful restaurants on board. It's so lovely, isn't it, to have that opportunity to go away and get dressed up and go out for dinner, but equally, you don't have to do that every night as well. I mean, Ambassador are really making a name for themselves.
Yeah, they certainly are. Very, very smart on board as well. There's lots going on Ambition. Very nice. I love the fact that when you go and see the show of an evening, you're going to the Palladium. There's just something about that, isn't it? Yes, we're off to the Palladium. I can't talk just now. We're just off to the Palladium. It's incredible to go off and see the show. And they've
got the cavern on board as well.
Yes,
you know, all these names are evoking certain memories for you, I'm sure, which is just wonderful, isn't it? Oh, look at that. I do love to see all those men in their dinner suits. That's really like a special night, to have that formal night, because sometimes now with cruising, that might be not something you want to do, and that's so lovely that Ambassador do that. You've got that opportunity.
It's such a nice sort of theming going on around the ship as well, as you can see, nice sort of cool and calm colours. This really is lovely classic cruising where you can just simply enjoy. Once you're on board, your holiday starts and you can visit all of these, you know, very, very interesting places to go and see. The weather, fingers crossed, shouldn't be too bad too, because we're looking at the 7th of September next year. I'm no long-range weather forecaster, but let's see where we're going.
We're going to Dundee first. Now, I didn't know this before doing my research, but Dundee has its own V&A. So amazing. Oh, yeah. The building itself has got stunning architecture, and there's really diverse exhibitions and interactive displays, which is lovely, as well as exploring the city too. Nice. Next, it's Kirkwall, the Orkney Islands. Wow, I mean, there's so much going on there, so much history. It's known in the area for Viking graffiti as well. I mean, the Vikings, wow. It's just absolutely spectacular. Then it's the Shetland Isles, Lerwick. Again, here, I'm sure you want to learn about the history and the culture, and you can do that at the Shetland Museum and Archives. Amazing exhibits with traditional crafts, maritime heritage, and again, about the Viking past as well. It's the Faroe Islands next. It's Runavík. You can explore the church there. A striking modern building located near the town centre. Maybe not what you'd expect. You can admire its unique architecture and its serene interior as well, and take a moment for quiet reflection while you're there. It's Scrabster next for John O'Groats. Now, while you're there, you've got to take your photo, haven't you? Next to that iconic John O'Groats signpost marking the distance between, you know, Land's End, New York and the North Pole. There we are. You've got to get your photo there. We're on to the Isle of Skye next. Oh, I have a friend who's just got back from there and she says it is beautiful.
There's some wonderful tours that you can take from Portree. I've been into Portree and it's a cute little place itself, but lovely tours that you can take around and about as well. Very nice. Dunvegan Castle, very popular.
And Belfast next.
Lovely.
you want to visit Titanic Belfast, don't you? The award-winning museum, of course, where RMS Titanic was built. There's interactive exhibits, and just Belfast in itself, what an incredible city. Cruising to Liverpool, where you'll come off the ship. Wow,
fabulous.
How lovely, just to, you know, like you say, cruise closer to home.
Well, it's lovely, isn't it? And if you think about it, doing it on a cruise and seeing all of these different places is a lot more, to me, a lot more enjoyable than doing that by road. I mean, you get the beautiful scenery. I mean, when you're cruising up in the Orkneys and the Shetlands and around Scotland as well, the views are stunning. I mean, really, really nice indeed. This is your chance to cruise here in the UK as well. Now, this show's a little bit odd in terms of the prices because there's a special promotion going on right now, which is buy one, get one free, which means passenger number one pays the full fare, passenger number two, you have to choose which one of you that's going to be because they pay nothing. So let me show you the only price that there is to show you, and this is for both of you. And this, let me tell you, is not inside, this is ocean view. So for that price, you can both take this cruise and it is buy one, get one free. So that is the cost of the holiday for two of you, which is brilliant. Now, if you want to put a deposit down on this right now, £255. Normally I'm saying per person your deposit price, but there's only one price for that as well. And that's whoever's paying. Who's paying? Oh, okay, right, I'll leave that to you. Maybe you could share it if you're very good to each other. And remember, that price on screen is not per person, that is the price for both of you on buy one, get one free. So also, when we look at the upgrade prices on this one, in fact, there's only the ocean views, which you're already in, I believe, and there's only one upgrade from here, and that's to a suite. So that price there is obviously only once. So that would be both of you in a suite for that upgrade price, which is very, very good indeed. And on this sailing, as I say, there are only ocean views and suites remaining. And of course, you might have spotted on that offer that you start in Newcastle and you end in Liverpool. So talk to the team about how we get you back to Newcastle and we can sort that out for you, no problem. But just talk to the team when you're booking. But take advantage of that. 0800 953 4700 is our telephone number, and remember, it's free to call. And I have to say, if you want to take advantage of this buy one get one free offer, it is on a range of sailings, lots of them. We're squeezing 6 into this show, but there are many more than 6 where this promotion applies. So check out the website on Cruise1st.tv and you'll find the rest of them there, which is wonderful.
Now, Ambassador sail out of UK ports, and they're adding new ports all the time, like Foy in Cornwall and Londonderry in Northern Ireland. And our next sailing leaves out of Tilbury in Essex, just a short distance from the M25, and with a great train station too. This cruise is for the 4th of February in 2026. And we're off to Spain, Morocco and the Canaries on Ambassador Ambition. Now that's exciting, isn't it, when you think you're where you might be cruising out of and where you're going to arrive in. Lovely itinerary here, and let's take a look at Ambition. I mean, very, very, when you think of Ambassador, where you see stuff, it's very impressive looking ships. It's classic cruising, but the cruise lines, the ships themselves are quite modern and sleek,
yes,
aren't they?
Yes, and it's all about, as it says there, the friendly crew. That's what makes a cruise like this. The entertainment team on board, you get to know them. It's not like the big mass market cruise ships where you don't really get to know people in terms of the crew, because this is a little bit more intimate. You do get to know the crew on board, which I think is fabulous. It makes a holiday. When you see the itinerary on this one as well, you'll be just so pleased, because it means that you get away for a little bit of, sunshine down towards Spain and Morocco and out to Madeira. It's going to be fantastic, even at, this time of the year. We're talking February on this one. So you're still going to get some nice sunshine down there, which is wonderful, because you've got an overnight as part of your itinerary in Tenerife. So this is going to be great. I can't tell you that it's going to be a great day in Tilbury the day you leave, but you are heading towards sunshine and you're doing it in style. There's loads of things that happen on board Ambassador as well. There are crafting demonstrations and activities that you can get involved with. There are live trivia and quiz shows going on. There's things like karaoke of the evening, so it's not just one cruise show. There are various things going on, and you can see there's a massive range of restaurants there, so you'll never be spoilt for choice in terms of eating and
Lots.
enjoying.
You've got Borough Market, the buffet on board. If you want to do maybe some speciality dining, Lupino's, a Mediterranean restaurant, Saffron if you're into Indian, and then Chef's Table for a bit more of an intimate dining experience, a special occasion. You might meet some friends on board and you could all have the Chef's Table together. How special would that be? So cruising out of Tilbury and arriving in Spain, lovely in Vigo, head to the Crystal City, located right near the harbour. Check out the gallerias. Now the city's famous for these 19th century enclosed glass balconies, beautiful. Next you're going to be in Casablanca for Marrakesh in Morocco. Explore the Gemma El Fna. This is a bustling square in the heart of the Medina and it's a sensory overload. You've got sights, sounds, smells. It's incredible. What an experience there. Try the Moroccan street food. We're in Lanzarote next and it's got like a moonlight volcanic landscape. It's been seen or in films it's used because it's just got that amazing volcanic landscape. You've got the Timofea National Park there as well. It's very, very beautiful and warm at this time of year.
Sunshine, yeah.
Exactly. Next, Tenerife, and of course that's known for its year-round sunshine, which is lovely. You've got an overnight on board in port, and exactly you're sailing out of the UK, but then going to these places where just some warmth.
Yes.
How lovely. That
It's
would
all
just
you
be
need at
fantastic.
this time of the year, isn't it? Warmth and a good time.
And then we're in Portugal, Funchal. Now you can wander through the lush botanical gardens of the Monte Palace there. You've got exotic plants, tranquil ponds, and of course panoramic views. Not forgetting with all the gardens, those beautiful smells of all those lovely flowers. Sometime at sea and you'll be arriving into Tilbury. Lovely where it's time, sorry, to come off.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? The thing about cruising out of Tilbury, it is fantastic. I mean, it's pretty easy for everyone to get there. For instance, if you are driving down to Tilbury, it is literally, I think it's 10 or 15 minutes off the M25, right at the top bit, which is really, really good. It's very, very easy to get to. It's well connected by rail as well. So getting to and from Tilbury is very, very simple and very, very easy, which is great. And then, of course, you're on board for your fabulous 15 nights of cruising, and as soon as you step on board, and it's a very quick check-in as well at Tilbury, because it is a smaller port, there aren't so many cruises going out of there, so it's like Ambassador have got Tilbury to themselves at the moment in terms of checking you in and getting you on board. So as soon as you're on board, that's it. Unwind, relax, start enjoying the holiday, start looking in the horizon towards the sun's there somewhere. Going to be fantastic, and you're going to be cruising down to Spain, down to Morocco. I've never been to Morocco. It looks really, really exciting. I've seen it from the Rock of Gibraltar. I've seen Morocco's over there, but I've never been there, and I would love to. And you're going down to the Canaries as well. You've got 2 stops in the Canaries, one for 1 day and another in Tenerife for 2 days, which is brilliant, because if it's sunny, I'm like, yeah, leave me there. It's sunny here. I'm going to enjoy it. And then, of course, you sail back into Tilbury. Now, again, the price I'm about to give you is the price for the entire holiday for both of you, because this is buy one, get one free. So there's only one price, and this is for person number 1 or passenger number 1. You choose, don't get me involved in that. There's your price for passenger number 1. But passenger number 2, nothing, nada. Nothing more to add. If you want to put a deposit down on this right now, and I would suggest doing it sooner rather than later. Remember, these are smaller ships, therefore less people on board, therefore sells out much quicker. Your deposit for the pair of you right now, £345, and you've got that all booked and sorted. Oh, and if you want drinks, if you want to buy the drinks package for when you're on board, book it with the team when you book your cruise, and we'll take 25% off the drinks package price for you as well. So not only buy one, get one free, but book the drinks when you book the cruise, and we'll take 25% off the drinks package price. Can't say any fairer than that. We love Ambassador for that. Let's have a look at upgrades then on this particular cruise. Remember, it is 15 nights, and we're talking pretty much, the majority of this is going to be, fingers crossed, bright sunshine cruise, but you'll spend so much time up at the pool deck as well. You'll love it. Plenty of lounges there for you, plenty of places for you to escape to. Just relax, love and enjoy. I would urge you as well, do your homework, go and look, go and talk to friends as well who may well have cruised already with Ambassador. They're building up for themselves. They're a relatively new cruise line. They did the last sort of 2 or 3 years, but they're building up a vast reputation for their fantastic variety of entertainment, just how much fun it is. It's that kind of mix of traditional cruising, but with lots of modern flair in there as well. So, you know, do your homework and take advantage of the prices because they are really, really good. And as I say, there's many more offers on our website too at cruise1st.tv. And listen, if you've never booked a cruise through us before, honestly, you do not know what you are missing, and this is why.
With over 20 years of travel experience, when booking with Cruise1st, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and Atoll Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is safe with us. We've been on your TV screens for over a decade, and we guarantee the best cruise prices. If you find one of our offers cheaper elsewhere on TV, then we'll match or beat that price. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday with many of our deals. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until your due date to pay your balance. Plus, we're one of the highest rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 6,000 independent reviews, so you can be fully confident when booking your next holiday with Cruise1st.
And that's one of the, well, there's several of the brilliant reasons to come and cruise with us here at Cruise1st. And there's lots and lots of positive new changes. Our business is really, really moving in lots and lots of different amazing directions. And I've told you too much already, but just stay where you are. Stay with the channel because there are lots and lots of exciting things to come. And yeah, I've said too much.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
I know. Stop. Gossip. Right.
Shall we move on then?
Yes,
Our third offer is taking us to Scandinavia from Tilbury for 6 nights in July next year. Again, it's buy one, get one free. This
so you
time,
buy one, you get one free? Reminds me of that, doesn't it?
Well,
sorry.
I think of bog off. We're sailing on Ambassador Ambiance.
Yes.
I mean, I never say Ambiance. Ambiance.
Yes, this is the other one of Ambassador's ship because they have two in the.
Well, it's the flagship
of
the fleet.
There's a new one coming as well. Yes, remember Ryan came in and told us about it from Ambassador, and will also its name will start with an A, but I don't think that's been released yet. But slightly different.
You're giving too many secrets
I know.
Today.
Slightly different feel on board Ambience actually because it's actually based on. It's loosely based on SW19, which is Wimbledon and the whole vibe of Wimbledon.
Oh,
hence,
I see.
Your atrium is called Centre Court.
Oh, I
there you
see. And there's a bar called SW19.
Yes,
right,
absolutely.
Course.
So it's got that slightly kind of London, you know, actually the chain of restaurants, the Ivy, that are everywhere right now.
Yes.
For me, it's got that lovely, smart feel of that kind of vibe going on to it.
Ooh, wonderful. So yeah, you've got all this lovely smart feel, this kind of London-esque feeling. The theatre is also called the Palladium, like we saw on the other cruise ships, which is lovely.
Yes, I can't talk now. I'm going to the Palladium for a show. How good is that?
Well, I like to say I'm going for dinner now. I'm going to dinner in the Buckingham restaurant.
Yes.
That's fantastic. That's the main restaurant. Loads caters for everybody there. The buffet on board is Borough Market, and again, loads of stations, Italian, British, Asian flavours, vegan as well. Everybody's included. But if you want to do speciality dining, there's options there as well.
Massive options as well. You've also got Kapoors, where you can do a range of different classes and lots of activities happen there, watercolouring, crafting, and lots more. So here we are, 6 nights out of Tilbury.
Yes, arriving in Norway into Kristiansand. Now, the city is situated on the coast and it's got lots of lovely beaches there, which are nice to go and see. And then there's a great hop-on, hop-off bus to explore the city and go around and take it at your own pace. Copenhagen in Denmark next. Now, no visit here is complete without seeing the iconic Little Mermaid statue. Well, it wouldn't be for me.
Has to be done, doesn't it?
Inspired by Hans Christian Andersen, not Walt Disney, as many of today's generation think.
She is only little as well.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Now, next is Gothenburg in Sweden, which I always thought, is that a real place? I just thought that was on Batman. But no, Gothenburg. And it's a beautiful place to go and visit. Cobblestone streets, historic wooden houses and cosy cafes, a day at sea, and you're back to Tilbury, having gone to some really fantastic different places.
And now you know that Gotham City and Gothenburg are two completely different things. One's made up and one's a real place in Sweden. Amazing. Very nice. Again, this isn't a run-of-the-mill kind of itinerary that you kind of see all the time, is it? This is a really nice, so when they've called it Scandinavian Explorer, you are actually exploring Scandinavia because you're going into Norway, you're going into Sweden, and you're going into Denmark. I can't promise that Batman will be there. You never know though. I mean, stag and hen parties, they dress as all sorts all over the place, don't they? So you might bump into Batman and somewhere along the way. But what you are going to get out of this would be an excellent first timers cruise as well, actually. So if you've never been on a cruise holiday before and you think, okay, 6 nights, that's doable, isn't it? And we're going, we're staying fairly close to home, going up to Scandinavia. It's not a million miles away. It's not the other side of the world. It's not Australia, which is brilliant, although you'll want to go to Australia. And listen, we are the people to come to when you do. Anyway, let me show you your buy one, get one free price tag for this one. Remember, normally, whenever we show you a price on screen, it will have a little PP next to it. Sorry, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? And PP means per person. Sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that, should I? But you know what I mean. With this, there is one price, and that price is for both of you, because one of you is paying full fare and the other person is not paying a single penny whatsoever. So that is the price for 2 of you. Your deposit on this one, I can't wait to get off the screen right now. See, I'm going scarlet under this makeup. Your deposit on this one, Mr. P's just went, no, you can talk as long as you like, Derek, we've got loads of time. No, really not. £400 your deposit for this one, and the total price for the holiday, it's for both of you, £1,099, which is incredible. There is another date for the sailing, which is the 21st of July next year. If you want the price for that one, you can search for it on our website, or just give our team a call right now on 0800 953 4700. Let me pull the update screen up. Come on, get the updates up. Come on, Mr. P. Come on, I'm pulling. There it is. There are your upgrade prices there if you want to go to Ocean View, or indeed to a wonderful suite while you're on board as well. Wouldn't that be a wonderful treat if you're taking your first holiday, only one of you is paying, you could go for the suite, can't you?
You can pay, Derek.
Depending on who's paying. Listen, we're not getting involved in that part of the discussion. You can absolutely decide, or maybe do as Mr. P. Mr. P lives in a dream world sometimes, I think, and he thinks that everybody will just diplomatically say, no, it's fine. Let's divvy that price by 2, and we'll both pay equal amounts, won't we? That's what we'll do. But there you go. Listen, you decide on that one. 0800 953 4700. I've got more to show you as well, actually, because they're not the only offers. There are plenty more on our website at Cruise1st.tv. But before the end of the show, because we have hopefully got plenty of time, I can also show you some more quick picks, which are all buy one, get one free as well with Ambassador. Now, the first one, really interesting, and I would love this because I love Cornwall anyway. This is the reason to go and have a few nights in Cornwall and then take a cruise, because AMB 129 is 12 nights going in and out of Falmouth on Ambassador Ambition, and you're heading up to Iceland, including overnight in Reykjavik on this one. That's for the 31st of May next year. The price for that one, buy one get one free, is 2349. So that's not the price each, that's one price for both of you, which is brilliant. And you've got a fabulous solo price on that as well, as you can see, which is just incredible. Next one is AMB 130. Now that's a week of cruising in and out of Tilbury in Essex on Ambassador Ambience. That's on the 3rd of April in 2026, and that's going up to the fjords in Norway, and one of the ports for Amsterdam, IJmuiden, which I've been to before as well. It's lovely. And the great thing about going in and out, or going out of IJmuiden, is that there's a band there that plays you off, which is just lovely. It really is, it's great. The price there, again, remember, it's just that one price, and that is for both of you, because this is buy one, get one free, £1,139. And the final quick pick, in fact, I've read these quite slowly, haven't I, for a change, for a quick pick. AMB 132 is the Treasures of the Irish Sea. Now, this is a 4-night cruise from Tilbury, going to Ireland. So you've got the port there for Cork, Cope, and then you go to Holyhead in Anglesey, so North Wales there, and then you finish that cruise in Liverpool. 4-night cruise there. That price there of 535, that's for both of you. How incredible is that? And if you noticed on that middle offer there, the Springtime Fjords one, AMB 130, it's not a mistake on the screen. That solo price is less than the price of 2 people going. Actually, that's the same on the third as well, isn't it? My eyesight's failing me. It's amazing. It really is. So actually, on that one, you're better off going just one of you. And can I tell you the reason why for that? Is because what they've done is they've said, okay, we're going to do a buy one, get one free promotion. We're going to take the solo price and we're going to cut that in half so that solos don't miss out on that. And there are so many people, more people, cruising solo. If you've not cruised before, you really need to.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your ensuite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily servicing provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind, and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools, or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising as a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of, with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter what the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators, and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's always snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment. From Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, and silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So if you want more holiday for less money, make sure you choose to cruise.
Yeah, when Trish said they'd dance the night away, she forgot to mention might be into the morning after as well, you know.
Wear some comfortable shoes.
You can.
Put your dancing shoes on.
You find yourself when you're on a cruise, funnily enough, just letting yourself go just that little bit more, which is good. And it is, yes. Mr. P's just said it is always that night where you say I'm gonna have an easy one tonight. We'd go easy tonight.
Yeah.
We just go and see the show. We'll go for dinner and then we'll just have a quiet drink somewhere and that'll be us off to bed.
Oh, it's the first night. I always peak too soon. I'm so excited. I'm like, we've got loads to do tomorrow. We've got loads of excursions.
Yes.
We're going to do this.
And then at 5 a.m. you're like, oh, I better go to bed now. Hey? Anyway, listen, thanks for your company. As I said, with the ambassador offers, lots more offers. I'll buy one, get one free. And you'll see all of them on our website right now at Cruise1st.tv. But remember, that promotion's for a limited time as well, so get those bookings in and those deposits in as soon as you can, and you can have the cruise of your dreams. It's all there waiting for you. We'll be back with even more soon.
Bye-bye.